What is going on YouTube? It is Mesa Sean back at it with some Destiny beta. This is PvP. Now we're delving into multiplayer. So we're going to talk about some things today, but just look at this new map. This is Venus, and this is one of the new maps for PvP in the Crucible multiplayer. Simply just looks stunning, and I really like this map. For some reason right now in just the Crucible, I'm only at level 5, so I'm only able to play Control. The only two maps are the Moon and Venus, and the Moon I'm not too crazy about. I got some beast live comms from last night. I was in a full party, but the Moon, I still feel the vehicles just get spammed way too much, but that's a whole other topic. So, but I just want to talk about a few things regarding multiplayer and PvP. So the first thing I wanted to talk about in this video is the whole PvP multiplayer normalizing of stats, okay? When I mean normalizing, it's basically when you go into co-op and single player, you're going to be leveling up your armor, you're going to be leveling up your weapons, and you're going to have different attack for your guns in terms of damage and range and all that stuff, and then you're going to be leveling up your defense. Now that's going to be all normalized to put everyone on an even playing field in multiplayer, okay? It's a little complicated. I still am a little hazy on it, but we're going to dive into it right now. And look at the gun I'm using right now. This was not in beta. Tell me this gun doesn't look familiar to you Killzone fanatics like me. What does it look like? But it doesn't actually perform like the M82 from Killzone. It actually has a much slower fire rate, but actually I prefer this gun. It has a little bit lower damage in co-op and single player, but it's got a nice constant rate of fire, which works for me. I'm better with the guns that shoot slower but are more consistent than the ones that just spray and just have a really high rate of fire. So first off, shout out to the folks at the Reddit Destiny thread. Go check them out. I'll put the link in the description. That's where I got this from and did a pretty good job explaining this to me. So let's just go through this real quick. I'm going to put an image on your screen and just we'll kind of read through it. Okay, so basically, level, class, attack, defense, and armor don't affect PvP damage. The bar stats of a weapon, impact, and range specifically do affect PvP damage. PvP damage is normalized. It doesn't matter what attack your gun is, what defense your opponent has, or what class your opponent is. Same gun will do the same amount of damage across the board. Now the stats that do actually change the amount of damage you do per bullet to your opponents in PvP are impact and range. The higher the impact, the higher the damage, and the higher the range, the farther you can be from your opponent before your bullets do less than 100% damage. So in layman's terms, or terms for dummies and noobs like me, basically means that it's normalized, but things do carry over. So you still want to level everything up in co-op and single player because things do carry over, you know. Because if you think about it, like in PvP, a level 5 gun with 75% impact and range would do the same amount of damage as, say, a level 20 gun with 75% impact and range. So, you know, so why bother even upgrading? Well, despite for the damage being normalized, you still retain all the upgrades of your guns and armor you have. You know, like for example, if your armor's got a 50% cooldown time, then that will carry over into PvP. It's the same thing with like your abilities, like with the grenade cooldowns. I was having such a hard time last night with my grenade because it seemed like it would take forever to get my grenade back once I throw it. So, you know, things like that, the cooldown time for your super abilities and things like that. So I'll post that link and also that image in the description. So in my ever-ending quest to try to make shorter videos, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope that explained it for you. It was pretty confusing for me at first. If you have any other further questions, just leave them down in the comments. Other than that, still just using my Warlock class. I just want to pick one class at a time. I chose Warlock because that's what I was used to from the alpha build. And with regards, just want to comment on lag real quick. I didn't really experience any lag at all myself last night. I maybe ran into one other enemy that was lagging all over the place and, you know, was teleporting. But other than that, it was pretty smooth last night. No problems whatsoever. So just still using the Warlock class, and I should hit level 6 today and then start unlocking some other guns. Got a whole bunch of beast fun. Well, not really beast. Come on, guys. You know, you guys all know I'm not a beast player. I got some really fun live comms last night. I do wish that Crucible for Control had more maps. I loved Rusted Lands from the alpha build, but apparently we don't have it. So, but have not unlocked the other Crucible game modes. So hopefully we'll unlock that today. And that's it, guys. So please drop me a like if you enjoyed this content. Please follow me on Twitter if you don't already at Mesa Sean, and follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/Mesa Sean. I am constantly streaming, so always be on the lookout for me. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Take care.